Hello and welcome to the final sewing marathon of the year. I'm Lydia, if you don't know, and I create sewing patterns which you can get on my website. And today I'm very excited to sew up 4 holiday dresses. I think that I can sew them in 3 days or less. How about I get started? I have everything cut out. It is 11:04 and I'm ready to sew and I'm very excited. So let's get to it. So I got this gorgeous hand-printed fabric that I'm going to make the dream frock in, and I'm adding a ruffle to the bottom and I'm doing a zipper up the side with faux shirring back that many of you may know. Let's do the bust cups first. I think the bust cups are my favorite because they just look so pretty once they're gathered, like so pretty. Turning out little tubes is never fun. I'm so worried that it's going to poke through the end as it has many times. I got the end out and that's all I need. Clover loop pressing bar, people. I can't go over the color of this. It's just so pretty. Yay! I probably should have put fusible interfacing on this. I'm loving it! Okay, time for the faux shirring panel. Can you dance and sew too? I can. I was dancing to the tune of a empty bobbin. Okay, we're back in business. Such a satisfying sound. It is sewn up, babies. Ooh, not as pretty on the inside. Elastic. Don't be playing. Get yourself a nice big old roll. I need 7, y'all. I don't know what it is, but this is just trying me. Done! Now for the front lining. Oh my gosh! She's got a bird. Pippa, why are you getting the birdies? Sew this together. The back, and it's clean finished. You saw the front. Nicely clean finished. I think I'm just gonna add the center panel of boning in this because I still want it to be comfortable. 2:21. Am I making good time? I don't really know. That's gonna be my channel. Metal boning. This will last the test of time. Push the ends. This. Next up, we have the sleeves. I decided to line the sleeves. Adding an extra layer is gonna make it nice and puffy like we want it. These edges are completely open, but I just want to finish off ends here. So I'm going to sew them together, right sides together, just between the notches so that it's enclosed at the end and it just looks so much better. I sewed the sleeve together, even sewed the bottom area. This together, and then this is apart so that I can add the zipper in one side. Puffed sleeves. Hey! That's the side seam there. Same on the outside.
Hi, cutie.
The top is done. There is one side open, of course, for that zipper that we're gonna put in. It's 9:14, so I could definitely sew for another hour, but I'm just gonna get my beauty rest and come back early tomorrow, or somewhat early tomorrow. Maybe I could start at like 9 tomorrow. Good morning! I think it's around 11 o'clock of the next day. I did not start early today. I had the audacity to scroll through Instagram Reels. Then I did my morning routine, and now here I am. Now I made a full circle skirt, so this is 1/2 of the circle. I had to piece it together at the sides because the fabric wasn't wide enough for the circle skirt. I just did a little French seam, and then I cut out strips of fabric. Look how much I pieced it together to get the right length. I used pretty much every last bit of that fabric. I'm going to sew 2 rows of basting stitches. The front skirt is done. It looks gorgeous. So now I'm going to do the back skirt, get it all gathered and lined up and pinned. We'll sew those. That's the hardest part pretty much done. Actually, no, there's the zipper. It's 2:50 people. I need to get ready to go. I will resume either later tonight or probably tomorrow. It's Monday morning and I'm feeling alright. It is like 2 o'clock or later. I just got my Blackbird fabric order. Gingham linen. So excited. I'm just going to attach the skirt here. It's together. So now I just have to do the lining. I did it. I got the skirt on. It looks gorgeous. It's the inside. I have a 22-inch zipper. I think I'm gonna use about 12 inches of this zipper. Zip it up. Mark the underarm seam, the waist seam, and the bottom. Nice and thin with this amazing tool. So as long as I line up these spots on the other side, it'll be perfect. That birdie trying to steal the spotlight. She's always trying to show me up. I finished the most complex lined bodice, lined skirt, dream frock, and I will show you guys this at the end. I'm so excited to style it with my Heidi apron. It's 3:22 on Wednesday, December 13, and I'm ready to sew the confetti frock. So with this pattern, I did modify it a bit, so I closed the center gap. There's a bit of a gap in the center on this pattern, and I cut this on the bias, so that means it's gonna be stretchier this way. And then I'm not doing a bubble sleeve, I'm doing a long sleeve, so I just simply lengthen the sleeve, and I'm just gonna put an elastic in the wrist. Changing threads on an overlocker is so much easier than you think. Like, you just snip the threads, tie them off, and pull them through. Got the perfect thread color. Right sides together. Bust cups are done. There's some elastic in here. It's just hard to like get it in place and then not leave the iron on it too long, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now it's time for the front darts right down here.
This fabric is annoying me because it's snagging a lot when I'm sewing it. Trim to the stay stitch, it really helps line everything up. Here we go. Oh, this is like a Valentine's Day dress or something because it's cute. Christmas covered alright. No. The gathers remind me of like a choir robe or something. I need to reinforce the sides with fusible interfacing strips all the way down so that it doesn't stretch and then we get this like this wavy zipper. I really hope even that's enough. I'm worried about this and how it's gonna turn out. I'm back and the curly hair is back. Not quite dry yet. Time to finish this red dress and then sew the other two. I'm going to finish today, guys. The fusible interfacing was key. Perfect. And this is like the nicest seam of them all. That looks good. I've already put the round elastic in and I'm trying to sew this together and it's kind of really annoying, but I don't know. Is this better than feeding it in after and then sewing it together? Sleeves are done. It's time to hem. And then we're totally done. Yes, done. So let's hang this baby up. It's lovely to have your work on display. I think I'll do this one next because I'm less excited about it compared to this one. Leave the excitement for last. Look at that color. It's so pretty. Who loves popcorn this second? Okay, so I was just laying everything out, right? I realized that I cut the same side for the back. I was sure that I cut them like paired, mirrored. I can't believe this. I've had this fabric for a while and I've wanted to see it in a dress because I feel like it's such a nice color. So pretty. Oh. Ta-da! We have this kind of knit fashion fabric. And I'm going to make a mitten frock, which is like the easiest, quickest dress you can ever make. And it's super cute for the winter. The only thing is this fabric is like a poly blend, which is kind of against my beliefs. But if I line it, I can wear it with joy and ease. So I'm going to line it with a cotton jersey fabric. Essentially what I'm doing is I'm sewing two separate garments and then attaching them at the neckline, the sleeves, and the hem. This is what it looks like so far. We're going to do the exact same thing for the red. First, we start with this. We add these strips here. Right sides together. Shoulders are done. Now it's time for the sleeves. Please forgive my fashion sense. Thank you. I really have to think this through. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one at a time. I'm gonna sew around the neckline, turn it inside, like to the inside, and then flip the bottoms around and sew them. Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see. Let's just sew. I'm gonna turn this to the inside where it belongs. This is how it wants to sit. No, sir. And I do not want this gray to ever show, so yeah, I think I can finish all the hems. So I have to put them right side together though, so we have to sew up the side seams somehow. Maybe I'll sew them all up together. Uh-oh. I knew something would get twisted. Yeah, I knew. Okay, take this out, quickly sew it. No big deal. Okay, so this is kind of what it's looking like. All 4 layers on the side. I think I'm gonna have to sew these separately, like this. And then flip everything inside and then sew everything together like this, but right sides together. This is the sleeve hem. So if you turn it to the right side out, then we have like a nice clean finished hem. Now I'm gonna have to snip this seam allowance 1/4 inch, turn everything to the inside, and then we'll sew that up all the way to the hem where the same thing's going on. After much hardship and trouble, it's finally done. I don't know, my machine was giving me an issue and I had to keep stopping and restarting in the middle of the seam, but I got it done. I think it's because it's such a thick fabric. Let's try it on. How's it looking? Cute, right? And sewn up so quickly. I mean, this has been the shortest garment. It wasn't as quick as it would be if you just sew it normally without lining and without such crazy thick fabric, like 4 layers of fabric sewing in. But yeah, love it. Time for the Celeste frock. I'm worried that something else might go wrong with this. I did cut it 2 sizes too small, or 3, because this fabric is super stretchy and it's heavy, so it like pulls it down. So it needed to be shorter and narrower, so hopefully I didn't make a mistake in doing it too small, because this fabric is not cheap. We have this piece which goes like this, and we're gonna sew the bottom part to this, which is this, wrong sides together. Okay, always increase the differential feed. This is all in the tutorial. Cute. I'm gonna sew up the back seam. That's the back. Okay, shoulders. This is the right side. And then we're gonna place wrong sides together, because this is the wrong side. I have to do the sleeve. So this seam kind of twists around to the front. 2 sleeves done. All right, now let's sew up the side seams. So I was 100% right to size down by 3 sizes. This is a size 2. I'm a size 8 usually. It's perfect. It's literally a perfect fit. The sleeves are done. It's 8:55. So we're making really great time with this dress. So this fabric was too narrow, so I had to, like, this is the bottom piece of the skirt, and I'm going to just piece them together, and because it's such a big rib, you're not even gonna see the seam. Now we're gonna sew. Full piece is sewn. If nothing goes wrong, I should be able to be done in about 20 minutes. We're at 9:08, people. increase differential feed to its highest, and we're gonna sew up the hem. Start at the side, and we're gonna stretch it as we look how lettucey that is. Now all I have to do is this neckline and both sleeve hems. I'm done. This is very heavy. It's good, and it's even like not too tight. It's just like a comfy fit. It's time for me to get in bed and read a book. You know what I'm saying? Like just chillax. Oh, I love it. So I know I said I finished the marathon, but guys, tonight I have a little party and I forgot about this sparkly fabric that I bought. I just cut it out as the Lulu frock, but instead I'm giving it a flared hem sleeve. So I'm gonna sew that up and we're gonna add it into the marathon. I think this is gonna be the cutest dress yet. Okay, let's get to it. I only have 3, I need 4 for this, so I'm gonna use one of the bright red. If I put it in the second thread, it actually won't show that much, so. And sew. I made this the side that faces me so that it will be smooth and not scratchy. So this is the wrong side for this piece. Stitch that up. Okay, right sides together, people. Oh my goodness. I love the little gentle sparkle. I'm very excited. Okay, all I have to do is sew up the side seams, do the elastic hem, and then I'm done. Because I'm not hemming the bottom, because jersey doesn't fray, so I cut it with a rotary blade, so it's really smooth edge. Okay, second last step, sewing the side seam top to bottom. Okay guys, had to try it on, see if it fits. And it does. And I actually, there's some room here, but it's still like the waist is still cinched in. So I'm really happy because I can like eat my food to my heart's content. We'll add the elastic and then I'm literally done. No. Looking gorgeous. So you'll have to wait for the great reveal, which is right after this, to see. Okay, definitely the most dreamy dress. That's why it's called the dream frock. The circle skirt is just wonderful. Christmas dinner? Hello date night dress, like seriously. Definitely not going to be wearing this to a party because I don't know, it's just, it's too like sexy, you know what I'm saying? If I had done this again, I would have eliminated the darts here because darts sewn on the bias, like you don't want them unless they're absolutely necessary, and they totally could have been taken out from here. But I really do like this dress, and with these shoes, I think it's just perfect. Say hello to Cozy. I really love this with the black boots. I was going to put them with Doc Martens and tights, but I really love this. Same back and front, but cute. I actually love this length, like to the knee. Usually I'd like it a little bit shorter,
just a little bit. But oh, I love the to the knee is just super sophisticated with the boot. I don't know what it is. Anyway, here it is, the mitten frock. Just a little mitten for your body, keep you comfy, cozy, and cute. The Celest frock. This is like my favorite. I love this one. The only thing is this fabric, as I said, it's very heavy, it's very stretchy. I feel like it pulled down the design a little bit. So I would have rather this be more like up here. And then the back is super long. It's pretty much touching the floor. I didn't really intend that, so I could definitely go back in and fix this, or I could leave it as is. I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments. But here's the Celest frock. I love this dress. It's definitely a wonderful dress up but super cozy garment, and it's unique as well, so get yours. So this is one that I think I'll get the most wear out of. I wore it to a party and I just love it. It's really comfortable. It looks nice. It's dressy. I can wear flat boots with it and it's like, you know, dressed down, but I could dress it up with heels, you know what I'm saying? I would love to make this in a sequin. I'd love to make this in a velvet. It's super easy. Whip it up, change the neckline. That's a Lulu frock for you guys. Super versatile.